Hi, this is Melody with Crew. Today we're going to be talking about how to set up a personal appointment. You meet a lot of students in the course of a week, either around school, at a sporting event, a meeting, a play, or an outreach. In many cases, you'll want to get to know them on a more personal level. But how do you do that? How do you continue to build meaningful relationships with students God is saying go deeper with? Well, you do it through the personal appointment. But before we jump into the nuts and bolts of it, there's a couple things that you need to keep in mind. Number 1, always remember to be yourself. Number 2, be an adult. Number 3, pray. And number 4, set up the actual appointment. Now, what does a personal appointment look like? It's getting together in a public setting with a student or with several students close to the school, like a fast food restaurant, a coffee shop, something like that, to spend time together over an agreed purpose. Now, how do you set up the appointment? Well, you can do it by one or two ways, either by phone or by text. If you do it by phone, you can say something like this. Hey, Abby, this is Melody with Crew High School. We met the other night at the meeting, and then you're going to want to pause and establish that they know who you are. I was wondering if you'd like to get together after school on Tuesday. I'd like to tell you more about Crew and ways that you can get involved. I'll even buy you coffee. How does Starbucks sound? Or if you feel like a text is more appropriate, you can text something like this. Hey, Abby, this is Melody. We met at the meeting last night. I would love to talk to you more about Crew. Do you want to grab a coffee after school? How about tomorrow? My treat. Now that the basics are taken care of, there's several important things to keep in mind. Number 1, always send a text the night beforehand to confirm the appointment. You're going to want to text them the place and the location. Number 2, students generally feel more comfortable in group settings. So when you're setting up the appointment, suggest that they bring a friend or friends along. Number 3, be casual when setting up the appointment. Your goal is not the appointment, but you're going to want to use the call or the text as another way to build into the relationship. The appointment is just the icing on the cake. Number 4, when setting up the appointment, drop names of other students and even ask involved students to join you on the appointment. Ask your leaders to come along with you. This will make the time feel more natural. And then choose a familiar place to meet. And number 5, above all, pray that God uses the appointment to deepen the relationship, answer questions, and involve students in the movement at the school. And one very last important thing. When making the appointment, make sure that you give them your contact information so that they can pass it on to their parents or legal guardian. They might want to get in touch with you before they meet with their child. You're going to do a great job. Come back next time where you can learn more about what to do during the actual appointment. This is Melody with Crew.